On this edition of Mere Mortals, I changed spark plugs in my 2017 Jetta. Helping me today are my sons,
Connor, Weston.
So you'll need the following tools. I have a torque wrench, I have a 10-inch extender, and then a spark plug socket, and this is a 5/8. The torque wrench and the extender are both 3/8. And then I also need a gap tool so I can check the gap on the spark plugs and make sure that I set it to the right specification. In addition to changing the spark plugs today, I'll be putting in new coil packs. Always a good idea once you start modifying your car. You should also get spark plugs and coil packs that can handle that. We'll first start by removing the plastic cover over the engine. There we go. So right here are my actual coil packs that I'm going to be replacing, and connected to those is these harnesses here. If you're in the same boat as me and you open it up, your plastic cover, you'll find your coil packs, and you'll also find your ground wire here. What you'll need is a 10mm metric socket, and you can put it here and loosen this and take this top nut off. So we'll take this off here. That allows you to get the ground wire off. Now I would leave these in place because the next step is going to be to unplug your coil packs. And it makes it a little harder if they're wiggling and moving around. This will keep them anchored and they won't move as long as you keep it screwed in. Once the harnesses are all unplugged, go ahead and take this piece out, and then we'll be able to pull the coil pack. This is real life working on a car, not everything coming apart. So the ones on the ends came out pretty easy. It's just these two in the middle I'm having trouble with. That is a lot harder than they make it seem in the other videos. So brace yourself for a long fight if you don't get those clips properly done. Now I have a little bit of a space issue here with my aftermarket intake. Hoping I can just push her back far enough to get these unplugged completely. There. All right, those are disconnected. Let's move on to the next part. We'll take these out and then see if we can't pull a coil pack out. Both sides. And there we go. And in case you're wondering what the stock one was, all right, next we got to pull the spark plugs. And I'm using a 5/8" spark plug socket. So I struggled a bit. When you do this, get a 5/8 magnetic socket for your spark plugs. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna check the stock gap on this because I'm kind of curious. So here's the stock spark plug. And the gap, when we talk about that, is right here between these two. that is where the spark conducts between, and that has to be a certain distance. The spec I should go for is 0.28. So how we do this is we use our gap tool, and we place the gap tool right here in between, and we start to spin. And as soon as you feel it catch, you see as I spin, I just start to feel pressure right about there. And it looks like I'm gapped at about 0.26. So the proper gap for the spark plug should be anywhere between 0.26 and 0.28. So mine I've already checked. This one should be good. So first we'll put it in and hand tighten it. All right, so this one's hand tightened. So I'm just gonna go ahead again, check the spacing, and repeat for the rest. But it's a torque wrench and it's set to 18 foot-pounds of torque. Well, here we go. No check engine lights.
I want it to be funny.
Well, I don't know how you make spark plugs funny.
No, I don't want the spark plug. I want to do the intro. I want the intro to be funny.
Okay, well, how do we make a funny intro?
You don't see? It's filming. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Here you go, it's all set up for you.
Ah!